husband lost his job of 31 years 8 weeks ago. Stay with me, please. So anyways, my husband, 31 years, never written up at work, nothing. Again, he's been there forever, high up supervisor. They called him into the office one Monday and said, hey, here's your termination paperwork. We're just going to go a different route. I can only make assumptions at this point, and everybody around him, he got multiple calls from people he's worked with, everything, just shocked. They loved him there. Is that most likely they're just trying to pay someone less money. So that the only assumption we can make. Business sense, sure, do what you want. Personal sense, it's been a shock to us. Anyways, he obviously is struggling to find something that paid as much as it did because he had been there since he was 19 years old. Of course, you know, you put equity into a business by working hard, you go up the ladder and make good money. So granted, you know, finding something that's in the six figures again is a struggle. So stay with me here. I really am begging you guys all to like, comment, repost, add me as a friend, all of that, because I'm going to try my hardest in the meantime to make something of TikTok. It's always been like a little fun side gig, whatever, but now it's one of those where I'm like, okay, I can really do something with this. So help me out, stay with me. It's a trying time for us. We are going to get through it. He's going to find something amazing. We just know it. We were blessed enough that they gave him, you know, enough severance that he has a little bit of time, not a lot, a little bit of time to find something that hopefully he enjoys. Because at 50, I really, truly don't believe he should have to start back over and hate his job for the rest of his life. So help us out, or help me out, help us out, everything. We would enjoy it. I'm sure he's going to see this video. That's okay. I did not block him, but that doesn't matter. We're in this together. So let me know all the options out there, what you've seen, if this has happened to you. Share all your stories. I would just be happy to be friends with you.
All right, so I'm going to pause it right there because your husband gets fired, and the first thing you think about doing is going on TikTok and letting everybody know that he got fired. And now you want to be a content creator so you can contribute to the family. Let me get this straight. That's like so odd. And also, I wonder what he did, because she said that he had been there since he was 19. He was making six figures. And when she says things like he shouldn't have to start over and hate his job, and she said he was a person who was high up supervisor, I'm going to infer that this guy maybe did not go to school, because supervisor, she didn't say manager. So I'm going to infer that. And I'm going to also infer that because she said start over and hate your job. So I wonder what type of job he did, because with 30 years, he should be able to go and lead or have like operations type of work with whatever company he's going to. He should have to, first of all, he's not going to be able to start at the bottom because he's going to be overqualified. So that's one. But like I said, I think this is kind of funny. Like, hey, just go get a job and help out versus thinking you're finna just make all this money off of TikTok. Those days are over. It's not a lot of people making a whole bunch of money from TikTok anymore ever since Oracle got in the mix. It's just not. Like, you need to pivot and do something else or have a skill that you could do. Now, shifting back on the man getting fired after 30 years, that is kind of what happens in corporate. Just one day you're working and all of a sudden you let go. It's one of the reasons why I tell a lot of people to not get so fixated in your role. I don't care how nice they are to you. Every so often interview, even if you don't plan on leaving, interview. Why? You can meet some new connections. Two, you stay acclimated to the game and what skills that you may be missing out on. When you don't do that, you have a situation like this where you've been somewhere 30 years and now you may not know what to do. You don't know what your resume looks like. You hadn't interviewed in 30 years. You don't know how to job search anymore. It's different. Everybody's using AI. More technology is involved that you probably were used to in the past when you had to interview. It's not the same game. He's 50, so he was from the time when people was mailing resumes out. They had their address and zip code. Now, that's where your city and zip code and address comes from. People used to have to mail them resumes out to get the jobs. So it's definitely going to be tough for him. Hopefully he can bounce back. I wish he would have told us what he did. But she also made a part 2 video that I want to hear what she said, and then we'll kind of leave our reactions, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, final of my husband's job loss after 31 years. I think that a lot of people kept saying, like, well, retirement. I'm going to be honest, he did not have retirement and in that company. And so, lesson learned there. But he honestly never thought that he would need it. The company.
Okay, so I'm not even going to let it go any further right there, because you have to think about this now. You're 50. What do you mean you never thought you was going to have to need retirement? You thought you was just going to work till 60-something and that Social Security is going to be enough for you? I mean, they're already talking about like Social Security is about to run out because they have not been managing our budgets the right way and messing up people's money that we've been getting taken out of our check for years that we may not ever see. So it's hard for me to believe that he didn't know that he was going to need retirement. That's just kind of odd to me. It's kind of odd, but let it keep going.
He was starting to let some supervisors and managers go, and I kept telling him, like, I'm worried about your position, and I'm telling you, they told him over and over, you have nothing to worry about. You're too vital to this company. You, like, have wealth of knowledge, too much to know everything. There's no way we could let you go. He got a random call into the office on a Monday. The HR lady was there, and she was crying, like, felt terrible. And I know it's like business is business, and this happens a lot. It does. It just sucks when it happens to you. You know what I mean? So no retirement there. So don't have that option. He is going to look into a few different things. I did mention, and a lot of people were like, he should start his own business. I agree. This man is extremely, extremely handy. I think that he could really do well with that. It's just starting it out and not having it be scary for him, because he has been so stable until he was not in the job that he had for 31 years. So starting over at 50 is way different than when he started a job at 19 years old. So that is the direction we're working. We welcome any suggestions, truly. We're in Ohio. We hope to not relocate. I know somebody mentioned that, but we have young kids. We have grandbabies in, the area. His kids, like, we just really want to be.
So she said his kids and then young kids. So maybe she's a stepmom. Be quiet. She said his kids, and then she said they have young kids. So maybe she's a stepmom, and so he decided to have kids a little later again. And it's one of those things you got to think about it. Like, you're not going to be here forever. And so she's still yet to tell us what type of job that he worked. So she's still yet to tell us that. They're in Ohio. He should be able to find something. And then this is also about him being laid off. You got to make a network outside of your job. And for the people keep on telling him he was okay. Did you just not see that? I would tell you like this. I'm 34. I knew companies were not loyal when I saw the Indianapolis Colts get rid of Peyton Manning and let him go. Let him walk. Even though they got Andrew Luck, but look how that turned out. They didn't do right by him, and he retired. And then you saw the Dallas Mavericks traded Luka away. When you see stuff like that, you should know that you are replaceable. Anybody is replaceable. Never take that for granted. I don't care what they tell you. Anybody's replaceable. Always remember that. First and foremost, anybody is replaceable. But I want her to finish the rest of her story.
Still extremely family oriented. It's very important to us. So we hope to not do that. But he might be flying out to Colorado soon to be with my sister and her family for a little bit, because her husband owned a job. And he might be doing that for a little bit and then come back. So we don't really know what that looks like. It's an option until he finds something, and we keep looking. But we welcome any suggestions. I so appreciate all the support. Again, I'm trying to keep up and follow everybody back. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, I got to go through and like add all these people back, because it's just never happened to me. So please, please, please just add me. I know I'm just one more person added on your, page under your friends. But I would really appreciate it so that I can help make a little extra selling the products to get to, I can sell some things right now on here, but only so much. So I would just truly appreciate the support and everybody helping each other these days. That's what it's all about. So,
all right. So I'm gonna close it out and go right here. And this is my problem. Why are you talking about selling products? Go get you a job. You keep on saying we. Are you looking for a job, or he looking for a job? Go get you a job and help out if that's what you want to do. Relying on people to follow you and selling stuff on TikTok Shop, that's not it. You want me? I'll give you the play. There's something he knows how to do. There's something you know how to do. You can start a YouTube channel, have a digital product or service. You don't have to worry about getting thousands of views. Even if you get 100 views, but 2 of your ideal clients watch it, you can make your money that way. Go do that. That's an actual plan. That's not relying on people to go buy something so you get an affiliate thing. That's you owning your own service, your own time, and doing that. That's what a lot of people are doing when they're becoming entrepreneurs. You can do that. It's not going to convert the best on TikTok or anywhere else. So, without being said, stop saying we. He is looking for a job. You are looking for people to follow you on TikTok. And I'm not trying to be harsh or anything like that. I'm really just joking around and having fun with it. But all in all, though, that is sad that it happened to him. Hopefully he bounces back and y'all are good. That's kind of hard. And it's, mentally it's taxing because that job is the only thing he's known for 30 years. But it's kind of odd to me. You could work somewhere for 30 years and they didn't have some type of retirement program or anything else like that. But appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Let me know if you work somewhere for 20, 30 years and they laid you off in the comments.